All right, there we go. Good evening, beautiful people. We was having some technical difficulties here with the devices, so logging on a little later than I wanted to. But if you can't catch it now, hopefully you catch the live within the next 24 hours. So welcome to our Sunday Civics Night Live. My name is Talia. I am a socialpreneur, community organizer, activist, advocate, revolutionary. Just super passionate about the evolution of my people, my community, and so I'm pretty much wear multiple hats. So last night, if you didn't get a chance to check out our Civics Saturday Night Live, please make sure you do so. We pretty much talked about Meek Mill and the riffraff that he's been getting in regards to being the face of criminal justice reform, his activism that he's been doing since he's came home from prison. So please check that out. We also talked about the difference between being able to sympathize and empathize. When you have sympathy for a situation, then you can kind of feel where they're coming from. If you can empathize on the situation, then you understand because you felt that feeling before. So it comes from two different places. And relating to that, we talked about how we want to look at those type of characteristics and attributes when we're out here electing our elected officials, right? Because we do deal with real life situations like criminal justice reform, and the unjust in our justice system that does affect our immediate communities. So again, check out our Civic Saturday Night Live. So tonight, I wanted to talk about the Black Panther Party. So I am a firm believer that in order to remember where we're going, to have sight where we're going, we can't forget where we came from. So I often look up the Fred Hamptons and the Bobby Seals and the Martin Luther Kings and Malcolm X's and Angela Davis, Elaine Brown, all of these wonderful, wonderful activists that is a strong reason why I'm able to sit here and go live and speak on these things here today. So the Black Panther Party, we all know was originated for the empower and the betterment, the enrichment of our people. They started off with a breakfast program for women and children. Then they started to do like free health clinics, do different type of clinical tests in regards to different diseases or symptoms and things like that. And obviously being a powerful group that they were, they posed as a threat to the government. And part of the reason for that is because they also understood that the system wasn't built for us, wasn't made for us. So, they're not going to have our best interest. So we have to be the change that we want to see. And obviously, the government was intimidated by that. And so that's powerful for me. That's powerful for me. That's powerful for us to where we are today. And so one thing I do respect and wanted to make sure that I highlight to you guys, because a lot of people, they follow the Black Panthers, and I just get a lot of different mixed emotions from my peers in regards to the system, because we understand that it wasn't built for us. And so a lot of my peers, they have distrust in the system, and how can you blame us when, speaking of the Black Panther Party, they sent someone who looked just like us, just like me, and you guys, and to infiltrate them, to get Fred Hampton killed, and the powerful activists that were a part of that powerful group. So how can we trust a system that did war on drugs and purposely allowed drugs to continue in our neighborhoods, and in fact, started to do criminal activity themselves because they didn't care about us killing each other. So I don't blame us. I don't blame you guys, but I also want to let you guys know, to highlight, speaking of the Black Panther Party, in 1972, Bobby Seale, who was one of the leaders of the Black Panther Party, he actually started the international chapters. He understood that it was beyond the American government, and he had to go elsewhere to kind of build those allies. So he started international chapters for the Black Panther Party. And so it was Bobby Seale, who in 1972 actually ran for mayor in Oakland, California. And he had Elaine Brown, shout out to Elaine Tomlin. He had Elaine Brown run as city council, right? So at that point was when they started to realize to influence our community on a level that we want to, we have to be on the inside. So they started to take their social service programs and turn them into get out the vote programs. And we all know about the Each One Teach One. They actually had a program called Each One Register One. And it was Vote for Survival. Vote for Survival. That was their memo. So I just want you guys, Sunday is late. So I just want to leave y'all with that. And if you did not get a chance, please watch the Black Panther Party Vanguard of the Revolution. I believe it was the latest Black Panther Party film. If you did not get a chance to watch it, please watch it. And so it was about voting for survival, because these are issues that affect us every day in our immediate community. And there's certain people with certain positions that can have a strong influence on that. And again, it goes back to looking for people that can not only sympathize, but can actually empathize to make the appropriate change that we need to see. All right. And just I guess I am gonna leave y'all with some numbers. So the Black Panther Party, Bobby Seale and his campaign actually ended up registering to vote 20,000 to 50,000 Black African American non-registered voters. That was huge. So they went back to when we talk about grassroots, going door to door, getting on buses. They was going to churches. They was going to dope houses. They was reaching the people where they are. That's what we got to do. All right. So thank y'all for tuning in. I will see y'all in 2 weeks. We do this every other Saturday and Sunday. This is our Civics Saturday Night Live, Civics Sunday Night Live. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for all y'all support. Peace. Oh, always. Positivity is the new gangster. All right. Peace out.